Welcome once more to my channel. King Charles haunted by the decision made to make Prince William and Prince Harry walk behind Diana's coffin. Further, please take a second to hit the subscribe button and turn on notification bell for more updates and watch this video till the end. Princes William and Harry were 15 and 12 years historic respectively when they were forced to walk at the back of their mother's coffin. Harry affected more than William by Diana's funeral, says Biggins. It was a defining second for Prince William and his younger brother Prince Harry. The pair joined their father, uncle and grandfather in walking at the back of the coffin of Diana, Princess of Wales, their mother, in a heart-wrenching procession. The decision was once made by the royal family for the brothers, who were just 15 and 12 at the time, to take part in Diana's cortege as a sign of continuity. However, in accordance to a royal author, King Charles III is haunted by the choice, which went on to deeply have an effect on both of his sons. Christopher Anderson's new book The King. The Life of Charles III will be posted next month. It is the first biography of Charles since he has ended up monarch and chronicles his life so far. Appearing on this week's episode of the Royally Us podcast, Mr. Anderson discussed his book, pointing out more than a few significant moments in the king's life. In particular, he noted a haunting selection he believes Charles deeply regrets. One of the most moving images of the 20th century came about in September 1997, when young Princes William and Harry took section in the funeral procession for their mother Princess Diana and walked solemnly behind her coffin. Watched with the aid of melancholy crowds, William and Harry walked through central London as section of her funeral cortege, alongside Charles Spencer, her brother, and then Prince Charles and Prince Philip. King Charles deeply regrets forcing his sons to walk behind their mother's coffin. King Charles III, notwithstanding his long-standing commitment to the environment, is not attending COP27. Buckingham Palace launched a statement confirming Charles would not be attending the match in Sharm el-Sheikh. The king did hold a reception at Buckingham Palace 2 days before the establishing of COP27, inviting more than 200 people, which include Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. Sources, as reported by Daily Express royal correspondent Richard Palmer, have denied claims the king is upset at now not being able to attend COP27. Instead, they said the monarch would not believe it would be appropriate to attend the summit now he is Britain's head of state. It is understood that the royal family desired the young princes to walk at the back of their mother's coffin as a sign of tradition, expressing the continuity of the monarchy and the constitution. Christina Garibaldi, the host of the podcast, asked Mr. Anderson whether or not the king is haunted by the decision to make William and Harry take part. She recalled studying in the book that Charles has very deep regret about how he compelled William and Harry to walk behind their mother's coffin. The biographer said, "It in all likelihood haunts him because it haunts them still to this day. I genuinely believe is a form of PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder." Harry has spoken about the triggering tournament of flying into London. It reminds him of that day when he had to walk behind the coffin. They had been more or less bullied into doing it via the house by the men in grey, as Diana used to call them. Both Philip and Earl Spencer, Diana's brother, stated they regretted the fact that they convinced them to do it. In the years due to the fact that the funeral, both William and Harry have spoken out about how difficult they located that day and how it has affected them into adulthood. After the state funeral of Queen Elizabeth II in September, the Prince of Wales said that on foot behind his grandmother's coffin reminded him of his mother's funeral 25 years ago. During his and Kate, Princess of Wales' first solo outing in their new roles, William stated he found the procession from Buckingham Palace to Westminster Abbey very difficult. The couple were journeying Sandringham, the royal family's Norfolk estate, where they spoke with crowds and viewed tributes left by means of well-wishers. Later, while speaking to a girl on the verge of tears, the prince reportedly said, "Don't cry now, you'll start me. Please inform us in the comments. Please do no longer forget about to subscribe and flip on the notification bell to see our day updates. Thanks for watching."